Okay, here we got a HP Pavillion 570 p023w desktop. This has an i5 7400, which is a quad core i5. I think it goes to 3 gigahertz or 3.2 gigahertz, but whatever. Comes with 8 gigs, 128 gig SSD, a 1 terabyte hard drive. These are on clearance at Walmart right now. I got this one for $200, even though it says $250. Don't worry about that, buddy. Things drop down. So I bought this simply because it had an i5 quad in it, and you know, it's a mini tower HP. For those people that see these on here, you got your power button. You got your power supply. Now, this is only 180 watt power supply, so that's a piece of crap. It's got 2 slots, but don't let it fool you, it's only got 1 slot. I'll show you in a minute. HDMI, HDMI. Of course, that's going by the GPU. There's no video card in this. And when I say there's no no video card in it, people that don't understand that, that means there's no physical card plugged into it. It uses the GPU off the i5, the Intel GPU. Okay? All right, so you got 2. See, they're blue. So blue means USB 3.0. So those are 2 USB 3.0 there. There's your normal ones. Supposedly the spec said there was 3 3.0s. Was there one on the front? I don't recall. Oh, okay, yeah, there is. There's one on the front. And that should be 3.0, although I don't see that it's blue. Blue means 3.0. It must be, because the specs say it does. And then it's got a USB-C. That's the higher current, whatever, faster. And then you could put micro SDs in there. Oh, sorry. Oh, the thing said that supported micro SD, but that's if you use an adapter. That's a normal SD card. So anyway, see, it's an i5 7th gen quad core, like I said. All right, so if you're needing a gaming machine, this is not a gaming machine. All right, so look inside and see why it's a piece of crap. But for price I got it for, let's show you why it was kind of worth it. Okay, take out the screw. Screw. All right, so inside you have an 8 gig PC470, was it 2400T? There's 8 gig, this 8 gig chip right here. You can get on eBay for $65. Was the cheapest one I saw. Sure. You can sit around and wait for some dumbass to put one on there for 20 bucks, but generally you're going to pay 65 or more for it. The CPU, the i5 7400, again, you can find a dumbass to put them for cheaper, but they're selling for 100 plus. So that's 165 right there. So right there, that already makes this thing worth buying. That's what I was worried about, to making sure that the parts in here, because otherwise I would just part one out. Build it from scratch, but I've been doing this crap for so many years. I refuse to build machines from scrap. It costs way too much money. I like buying junkers like this and then building them up. Right now I'm using a Dell. My main computer is a Dell 3400 full tower with dual PCIe 16s in it. It's only a Core 2 Duo in there, but I have a Core 2 quad in there, 2.4 with a little jumper feature on there to bring it up to 3.2 gigahertz. So it's running faster than the 266, which was the max core quad back then. My machine runs perfectly fine, and I use it as a gaming machine. But I'm using the thing that slows down a gaming machine is not the CPU, it's your video card. I have a GeForce 980 Ti. That makes up for my CPU being old as hell. I don't care what you say. I've been doing this for years. I never care what my CPU is. Sure, the new CPUs do help with all your graphic stuff, but when you have a top-end video card, whatever, dude, whatever. Say what you want, whatever. That's going to be my answer. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, so anyway, you got a 128 gig SSD M2. It's got a, I don't know what brand this hard drive is. Oh, it's not lighting up. There's a 7200 1 TB drive here. At least they didn't go to 5400 because those are slow crap. So this is 7200. So already this drive, the CPU, and this, you were already at $200 if you were just to buy all this shit separate. This is an 80 plus. Who cares? It's only a 180 watt, I believe. Where is it? I'm looking. You already see it, don't you? You already see it. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? I know it took me this long before. I'm looking through my thing. You're thinking model, input, output. Oh, there it is. 180 watt. All right. See, I'm stupid. 188 watt max. Okay, and this is why you can't put a video card in this, because first of all, here's your PCIe, here's your 16 slot, and the CD-ROM's in the way. And by the way, this is a read-writable DVD. So it's a good CD-ROM, not anybody using them anymore. So you can't put a good video card in here because it's not gonna fit. And like if I try to put my 980 Ti in here, it's just not gonna fit. It won't fit in here. It won't fit. It won't fit this way. It won't fit either way. And this power supply is not gonna handle it. And again, I'm gonna rant about that. 980 Ti does not require a power supply to be, over 600, 650. I'll run that thing fine. I Bitcoin mine for years. I know what a video card pulls for power. These people that tell you need a 1 gig, a 1000 watt power supply for your top end video card, etc., etc., they're a bunch of morons. They don't know what they're talking about. The 980 Ti, well, when I used to do Bitcoin, we used to do the, you couldn't do NVIDIA cards. Mine's an NVIDIA. Was the other company, I forgot their name, whatever. I had a top line card. The max that card would do, maxed out. And when you're Bitcoining mining, you are maxing that card out 24/7, 365. And you have it overclocked because you want to mine everything. The max wattage the top of the line card was using was, I think, 200 watts, 180, 200 watts. And yes, a 650 watt power supply will handle that without issues. Without issues. No issues. So anyway, done with that rant. Don't listen to people that don't know what they're talking about. What you do is you find out what the maximum power of that video card is. What is the maximum it can draw on its maxed out setting? And that's around what you're going to need, and you're going to see that 650 watt power supply is going to work out perfectly fine. And you don't need to add in these CPUs. These things do not use a lot of power. That's just stupid. That's old school. My quad core old CPU is the one that uses a ton of heat. These don't. These what are they, like under 90 watts? Even more efficient. It's just stupid. They don't even power. Don't even count. And everybody's using SSDs now that don't use any power. The memory doesn't use any power. Give me a break. So the only thing that's going to be using power is your video card. So whatever, 650 will handle anything. Whatever. All right. So anyway, yeah, I ranted. All right, that's your Wi-Fi card that's in there. Bluetooth, whatever. This only has 2 slots for memory. The max this board says it'll go is 16 gigs, which is well more than enough memory for just farting around. That's all I got on my machine. I never max out, and I do video editing, play games. I do everything. I have like 500 tabs open on my Firefox. I have about 100 tabs open on my Chrome. I have IE sitting there open all day long. I have no issues with memory. I play games. I don't close those tabs down. No issues. Just know what you're doing. So anyway, that's it. Oh, and so for SATA connectors, this thing's only got 2 SATAs. One for the CD-ROM and one for the hard drive. So that sucks, because I bought this hoping I could get my video card in here, that it would have more than 1 slot. It says that it's 2 slots, 2 PCIe slots, but they're calling this thing that the SSD M2 is plugged into a slot, and it's not. This is your slot. This is just a stupid connector. It's not a PCIe slot. Give me a break. So anyway, I was hoping maybe I get my 980 Ti on there, but it's not going to happen. I mean, I don't care. I would just cut this case open and put my power supply. Well, actually, my power supply. No, my power supply wouldn't fit in there. No, it wouldn't fit in there. I was gonna yank this motherboard out of here and just throw it on the table. I really don't care what my case looks like, but the 980 Ti is not gonna work out. But I have four 1 terabyte SSDs, so 2 SATAs is no good for me. So I'm just gonna probably give this to my daughter or something like that, or the kid or something. I don't know. So anyway, that's the, what was this machine again? I mean, you could use it for gaming, no problems. It is the, at HP. You can use it for gaming if you want, but don't think you're gonna get some high-end gaming just using the Intel GPU. I suppose you could, I mean, you could throw a good video card in here and then use a different power supply to supply it. And yeah, I guess you could do that. You'd have to take this motherboard out or remove this stupid CD-ROM. You could put a good video card in here and run its PCIe power over to it. You just pull this power supply out, put a real power supply in here, maybe a 750 watt. I have a whole bunch of 750s from Bitcoin mining. Yeah, I guess you could put a good video card in here. I just can't do it because I need my SATAs. I need lots of SATAs. So yeah, I guess I was gonna say that you can't use this for gaming, but you actually can if you make room pulling this out. If you can pull, you gotta pull this out. You gotta pull this out with a real video card is gonna be, you know, like thick. I can get my 980 Ti in here. But you're not gonna be able to use this power supply. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Yeah, see, that's only 10 amp on the 12. It's only 120 watt on the 12. The PCIe. Yeah, that hell no. Hell no, I couldn't handle it. So, yeah, you could get a good video card in here. Actually, I was thinking you could. It's just that you're gonna have to rip out this power supply, and I'm repeating myself a billion times. You might have to pull out this hard drive too. I think that's too high. Well, yeah, that power supply be pushing it. Yeah, because the PCIe connector plugins are gonna be somewhere over here. You might have to just rip out this whole thing, rip out this whole area, and then you can get your 4 PCIX's powers in there. Yeah, so, that's an interesting idea. I do have extra video cards. That sucks about the SATAs. Why couldn't I have more? I could go. You wonder if the USB-C. Well, anyway. Yeah, it's a good Walmart clearance thing for a nice i5 quad. I was going to rip this CPU out. If I wasn't able to use this, I was going to pull this CPU out, sell on eBay for 100, and then buy an i7 quad and throw it in here. So boost this baby up. Boosted, boys. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, if you were going to upgrade this, get this power supply out, rip this crap out, and put a good video card in here, you just take that CPU out, hurry up and sell it. Or you could still some good profit on it, and then buy a used i7 and throw it in there. I wonder if this, I mean, look how small this cooler is. It's actually kind of a tiny, small cooler for that. To Gen 7 i5s and not get that hot. That is a small cooler. You can probably buy overclocking people. I haven't even turned this thing on, so I don't know if you can overclock. I really don't care about that. Because why overclock an i5 when you can just get an i7 quad. And like I said, video card is going to speed up your games, not your stupid CPU. I mean, it does help, but whatever's. Alright, so you got your one fan here, and I believe there's another fan. I could be wrong. Nope, there's another fan. Alright, so that's about it. Supposedly this has Bluetooth 4.0. Don't think it's going to the other. That's Wi-Fi 2 connectors. Bluetooth doesn't use an antenna because it only goes about 20 feet, 1 to 2 rooms. All right. Well, I don't know what it looks like a branded HP motherboard, so I can't tell you what motherboard is in here. But whatever, you know, it doesn't really matter. If it uses a Gen 7 i5, then it'll do a Gen 7 i7. That's the video card. Man, this video is long, but whatevs. All right, well, that's it. And this door opens. To get this front thing off, you have to pull out. You have to, you know, pop the CD-ROM because this drawer is holding this cover. You know, you click here, click there, and this cover will open for access. Alrighty then. I think it was worth it.